What's going on, everybody? Thank you for coming back to the channel. It is Wednesday, April 2nd. We have a 15-game slate on tap today. Quick recap yesterday. Well, you know what? We only played the parlays, our dollar parlays. Shout out to everyone that played the Blue Jays and the Padres game yesterday. With that, let's just jump into it. Our first game starts at 12 today, 15 games on tap, a bunch of afternoon games. All right, jumping right into it. 12:30 game. We have Texas versus the Cincinnati Reds. We're going to be taking the Cincinnati Reds to cover the 1.5 points. For the total, we're going over 8.5. For our two total bases, our hitter props, we're going to be playing Jock Peterson and Gavin Lux. For our pitcher props, we're going to be taking the over for both Jack Leiter and Hunter Green in this game. Jack Leiter's over at 4.5 and Hunter Green over the 6.5. Right after that, we have the Kansas City Royals playing the Milwaukee Brewers. And in this one, we'll also be playing Milwaukee plus 1.5 points. We're going to be taking under the 7.5 total. For our hitter props, we're going to be playing Salvador Perez, Bobby Witt Jr., and Jake Beavers. For our pitching props, we'll be taking Cole Reagan under 6.5, and Freddie Peralta will be playing over his 5.5. Then after that, we have the Pittsburgh Pirates playing the Tampa Bay Rays, and here we'll be playing Pittsburgh money line. We're going to take over 7 total points. For our strikeouts, we'll be playing the over for both starting pitchers. We'll take over 7.5 for Paul Skeens, and we'll take over 6.5 for Ryan Pepiot. Continuing along, we have the Los Angeles Angels playing the St. Louis Cardinals, and here we're going to be taking the Cardinals money line. We're going to be playing the under 8 total points. For our hitter props, 2 total bases, we'll be playing Jordan Walker of the Cardinals as well as Luken Baker of the Cardinals. For the Angels, we'll be playing Mike Trout. In our pitcher props, Kikuchi will be playing over 5.5 strikeouts. And Sonny Gray for the Cardinals will be playing under 5.5 strikeouts. After that, the Minnesota Twins playing the Chicago White Sox. We'll be taking the White Sox plus 1.5 points. We'll be playing the under 7.5 total. For our 2 total bases hitter props, we'll be playing Michael Taylor, Luis Robert Jr., both of them of the White Sox, and then Matt Wallner of the Twins. For our pitcher props, Pablo Lopez of the Twins will be taking under 6.5 Ks, but Sean Burke of the White Sox will be playing over 5.5 Ks. Then the Washington Nationals playing the Toronto Blue Jays. Here we'll be playing Toronto plus 1.5 points, under 8.5 total. For our 2 total bases, our hitting props, we'll be playing Vlad Jr., Anthony Santander, and Nathan Lowe of the Nationals. 1 pitching props we'll be taking in this game, Mackenzie Gore will be playing over 5.5 strikeouts. Moving along, we have the Cubs versus the Athletics. And here we'll be taking the Athletics money line. We're going to take just 2 hitters, 2 total bases. We'll be playing Max Muncy of the Athletics and Suzuki of the Cubs. For our pitching props, we'll be playing Talion under 4.5 strikeouts, but Jeffrey Springs will be taking over 5.5 strikeouts. As we continue chugging along, we have the Detroit Tigers playing the Seattle Mariners, and here we're going to be playing the Mariners money line. We're going to be taking over 6.5 strikeouts. We're going to take Cal Reagan, Randy Arozarena, and Kerry Carpenter for our total bases. 2 total bases. And no pitching props in this game. After that, we have the San Francisco Giants taking on the Houston Astros. And we'll be playing the Astros money line here. We're going to be taking the over 8.5 strikeouts. For our 2 total bases, we'll be playing 3 Astros here. We're going to take Christian Walker, Jose Altuve, and Yordan Alvarez. Now, for our pitching props, Landon Rupp will be taking under 4.5 strikeouts. And for Faber Valdez of the Astros, will be playing over 5.5 strikeouts here. Right after that, we have the Cleveland Guardians taking on the San Diego Padres. And we'll be playing San Diego to cover the 1.5 total point spread. We'll be playing over 7.5 total points. And our 3 total bases, no pitching props in this game. We'll be taking 3 batters for 2 total bases. Fernando Tatis Jr., Xavier Bogaerts, and Brandon Lockridge. Then we have the Mets playing the Miami Marlins. And here we'll be taking the Mets money line. We're going to take the over 8 total points. Our 3 hitters will be playing 3 Mets here. Pete Alonso, Lindor, and Juan Soto, all to have 2 total bases. For our pitching props, Clay Holmes of the Mets will be playing under 5.5 strikeouts. And Connor Gillespie of the Miami Marlins will be playing over 3.5 strikeouts. Like I said, it's a big game. I know I'm speeding through all of the picks here today, but the first games start early on Wednesday. And let's jump into our final 4 games here, and it starts off with Boston versus the Baltimore Orioles. And we will play the Baltimore Orioles money line here. We're going to play the under. We're going to be taking the under 8 total runs. For our hitting props, we're going to be playing 3 Orioles. We're going to take Mountain Castle to have 2 total bases, Tyler O'Neill, and Adley Rutschman. And for the Red Sox, we'll take Wilner Abreu. Now for our pitching props, Garrett Crochet will take over his 7.5 strikeouts. Zach Eflin, we're going to play under his 4.5 strikeouts. Right after that, we have the Colorado Rockies playing the Philadelphia Phillies, and we'll be playing the Phillies to cover the spread here, 1.5 picks. We'll be playing the over, 7.5 total points. For our hitting props, no pitching props in this game. We'll be playing 3 players. We're going to be taking Nick Castellano, Bryce Harper, and Trey Turner. After that, we have the Arizona Diamondbacks playing the New York Yankees. And we're going to have the Yankees getting redemption here. We'll have them covering the spread, 1.5 points. We'll play the over 8 total. For our hitting props, we'll take Oswaldo Cabrera, Jazz Chisholm, Aaron Judge of the Yankees, and Kentrell Marte of the Diamondbacks, all to have 2 total bases. For our pitching props, Zach Gallen, we're going to play under 5.5 Ks. And Carlos Rendon will play over 5.5 Ks. And our last game of the day, the Atlanta Braves versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. And, you feel at some point Atlanta's going to win, but then it won't be against the Dodgers. We'll be playing the Dodgers money line here. We're going to be taking the over 8.5 total points. For our 2 total bases, we'll play Shohei Ohtani and Teoscar Hernandez of the Dodgers, and Marcell Ozuna of the Braves. For our pitching props, we'll be taking the under 7.5 strikeouts for Blake Snell. But we'll be playing... We'll also play the under for Bryce Elder of the Braves. Under 3.5 Ks. So both pitchers in this game under their strikeout margins. Once again, guys, I want to just thank you guys for watching the video. We have a long 15-game slate that starts early, goes to like about 10 o'clock at night. There's a lot of money to be made. Good luck to everyone, and I hope to see you in the next video.